Hello, beautiful people of the world. Hi, I am Peggy. Welcome to my channel, My Life with Meadow. I think that name is only fitting because I'm a mommy of a beautiful 16-month little baby girl who fills my life with so much joy, excitement, challenges, and everything in between. And truly, I say there's the before Meadow and then life after Meadow, which changed completely. And I really just want to take you on this journey with me, tell you a little bit about my experiences as a new mom, from the good and the bad, the emotional, the tiredness. Oh, a lot of tiredness, let me tell you. The first 12 months, I didn't know what sleep was. Share that with you. My journey as a breastfeeding mom for 12 months, making baby food, and just all the different little experiences I've been able to do with her. We created a little garden for her. All these things that I've just done and learned with the help of my village, because it takes a village. I've created beautiful friendships and just got to know people so much better as a mom because I've just relied on them. I'm like, how do you do this? How do you do that? Oh my God, I haven't brushed my baby's teeth, and she's 12 months old. Mom guilt on 150. Okay, people, it exists and it's real. And I will walk you through my journey through that. So I really am excited. I'm going to be vulnerable, which is challenging for me. I tend to be a very private person with more intimate, personal matters, but I really feel like we need this. I know I needed it, just to have a platform and a way of connecting with people that just shared similar experiences. So I hope I could touch some of you guys and we can really just share. And, if there's things you want to talk about that. I want to walk you through and take you on a journey of me becoming a mom that came with some challenges. I had to do surgery the year before, and then we were blessed. It was truly a blessing when we finally were able to start trying. I want to take you through that. I had fibroids, which is something that definitely does affect women of color a lot. I know my family, there's countless women that have had fibroids removed or just experienced it. So I'll share my journey about that. I'll tell you about my experience having my baby prematurely at 34 weeks, and spending 7 days in the NICU. That's the overwhelming amount of emotions. It's just something that I'd never experienced before. I've dealt with anxiety throughout my life, but not depression, not that sadness that you can't overcome. So that was a learning experience for me. And then going back to work, the 3 months was the most unnatural, burdensome thing I had ever done in my life. I literally felt like I was abandoning my child, which is completely irrational because she was home with her grandmother or my husband, well taken care of. But for me, it was like I abandoned her. Like, who is going to read her a book every day at noon or pick her clothes? Like, it's just all these things. It was just the most unnatural thing for me as a mom. I struggled with that a lot for months. Complete anxiety, almost panic attacks in the mother's room of my work. There's a mother's room strictly for breastfeeding moms so that you're pumping, because obviously your baby's not there, so you need to pump. And for me, my baby was strictly breastfed, so I needed to make sure that I made enough milk for the next day, which is a whole nother thing. I will definitely make a video about that in my experience. I'm no professional, just my experience. I remember just literally almost having a panic attack in the mother's room as I'm pumping, and calling my husband and talking to my boss, friend, and lovely mentor, Lena, who I love. She's a great friend of mine and boss at that time, but she was like, it just takes time and time only. Like, be kind and gentle to yourself. It was hard for me. So I want to share my experience with that as well. Just want to connect. I want to be able to do this. It's something that my heart has been asking me to do. And one of the things that I've learned in life is you follow follow this heart or gut intuition, which my intuition does not fail me very often or at all. I have failed me in the sense that have not always followed it, but this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time and create this, especially when I was going through those most challenging moments as a new mom. I felt like I needed to create a support group, which that's in the works and in the process. So more to come, hopefully in the future on that. But I felt like I needed to do this. And for one reason or another, I didn't. I get in my own head. I'm like, I can't, or I literally wouldn't sleep maybe 3 hours a night because my lovely, beautiful Meadow didn't like to sleep. Some babies sleep, some babies don't. She did not like to sleep. She literally started sleeping through the night. Okay, you see the air quotes, people? Meaning it's really not all the time. When she was like 12 months old, when I kind of was forced out of having, forced due to medical reasons, out of breastfeeding. So the silver lining in it was that she stopped nursing at night because I wasn't able to nurse for a whole week. I had to pump and dump. And for any breastfeeding moms, pumping and dumping is like the devil, okay? It's liquid gold. Every ounce counts, people. My breastfeeding moms know. And if you're not a breastfeeding mom, that is perfectly okay. This is a judgment-free zone. I do not like mom shaming. You do what's right for you and what makes you survive, because literally it's what it is. The first 12 months of being a new mom, it's literally surviving. You're just on survival mode. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm literally staring at the baby monitor because she's taking a nap, which is why I'm able to do this video. But I wanted to do this. It was in my heart. It's something that spoke to me. I've recently been gone through some personal things as well, where it has just, I think, made me realize again, because I've been here in the past in sense of like my perspective on life, but I feel like it's like this reminder where it's like, do what you love. Truly, truly do what you love. And don't put so much energy in other things that don't bring you satisfaction. And I think that's my new journey in life, is just investing on what I love. And I love being a mom. And that is my greatest joy, my biggest priority. And what I devote the most to is being a mom, being Meadow. Meadow is my life. But in the process, in order to be a healthy and capable and willing mom, I need to take care of me, which is hard. I don't always know how to do that very well. I take care of myself in many ways. I've tried to always set boundaries in terms of physical health and working out and eating well, but putting myself first, I think, is what I meant. It's not something always that I do, but I just decided to go through it. It's challenging for me because I am having now to battle my own vulnerabilities and my own little complexes of putting myself out there. I'm one who literally thinks about what I post on social media for like 2 days sometimes before I post it, which is insane. Don't do that to yourself. It's crazy. Why? I don't know. But that is who I am. Again, it's just that vulnerability and being open, and it's so we're on a journey together, and I hope that I can connect with many, or some, at least a few, and just share my emotions. This isn't just for moms, it's for dads too. I know you go through things. My husband is a very involved dad and caring father. And hopefully maybe one day I could have him on here to share his journey. So I just feel like it's right that it's for you guys as well, for the men. But my perspective is mostly from the side of a mom, just because I'm a mom and that's been my experience. So, and to that point, as a new parent, your relationship just goes through a whirlwind of things. I will admit it, guys. Sometimes you literally, I'll just speak for myself, women, but sometimes you literally just want to kill your husbands, and not really kill them, but you really dislike them. It comes probably a combination of you're exhausted, you literally have no more energy because all of your energy is going to this little human, and work, and you have nothing else to give. And the smallest things are like, leave me alone, or like, you really are not going to wash those bottles, I will murder you. Not really murder them, but you know what I mean, like just that perspective. So I will hopefully be able to share some of my experiences of just navigating a marriage through the first year of being a parent. And see, subconsciously I'm just touching my ring, but and granted, people, I was married 9 years with my husband, 10 before we had a baby. We were together for a very long time, okay? So we had plenty of time to build a stable foundation in terms of our relationship. Never perfect, because nothing is perfect, but stable. As stable as it's gonna be, right? And even still, it was challenging in many ways for the first couple months and year. I think I'm finally at a place now where at work I feel like I'm kind of back at my capacity, and every day is different though. You know, some days if your baby's teething and you don't sleep or whatever the case is, you're gonna struggle a little bit more, but for the most part I feel like I'm back to myself in regards to that. I'm still on a weight loss journey. I was a gym rat prior to getting pregnant. Literally, I will share that experience as well in another video, show you pictures of pre-baby. And yeah, I'm nowhere near in shape, okay? And those are my dogs who bark all the time. And then I'll share with you my story of my 2 barking dogs who don't stop. And when you have a toddler, a little baby, and you have barking dogs, oh, there's a whole bunch of other emotions. I love them so much, but yeah, that's a whole nother video. So welcome again. I look forward to just being able to connect with so many of you. Tell your friends about this page. I'll try and post a video at least weekly or 2 times a week. Like I said, just different things, just my life as Meadow's mommy. I mean, all that it means for me and my personal experience as a woman, as a licensed mental health therapist, how that has changed my perspective on working with different populations and trauma, and how that triggers certain things of me being a parent, my own journey with mom guilt, or just the beautiful and positive things that come from being a mom and the things that I've been able to do with her. So subscribe below, and come on back soon. I will be happy to open up to you guys, and I really appreciate you even sitting. If you sat through this whole video, I appreciate you. And I am sending virtual hugs, high fives, because you know COVID, we gotta keep it distant. Kisses, and just grateful. Overall, I'm completely grateful. So have a wonderful day. See you guys soon. Bye.